Okay, what if you could just hit pause on your life, disappear for, say, 90 days, and then come back as a completely new person? We're going to break down a framework for a total self-transformation. Seriously, a process designed to make you unrecognizable, even to yourself.
And look, this isn't some fantasy movie plot. This is a real-world process for unlocking what you're actually capable of. So, how do you become the hero of your own story? Well, it all starts with one simple decision.
I mean, think about the ultimate transformation story, right? Bruce Wayne becoming Batman. He didn't just sit around and wish for it. No, he left. He got away from all the noise, all the distractions of his city, so he could completely rebuild himself from the ground up. And when he came back, he had new skills, a new mindset, a whole new identity. That's the blueprint for you. Temporary isolation for a permanent transformation.
So where do you even begin? Well, you don't need to run off to some monastery on a mountain. The first step is to bring the monastery to you, and it's a concept called monk mode. This is the foundation for absolutely everything else that follows.
You know, the power of this whole idea is just how simple it is. Monk mode is basically your own personal training montage. For 90 days, you just eliminate the noise. We're talking the junk food, the mindless scrolling on your phone, the parties that just drain your energy, and you immerse yourself completely in your own development. That's it.
So these are your ground rules. They are absolutely non-negotiable. It doesn't matter if you're tired, if it's raining, or how you feel. You just get them done, no matter what. This is where you forge that core discipline that's going to support your entire transformation.
All right, so once you've got that internal discipline getting locked in, the next phase is all about building your external presence and your internal accountability. Think of this as forging the armor for the new world you're about to step into. Think about it. How do you feel after a really good haircut? You walk a little taller, right? You feel kind of invincible. This isn't just vanity, it's pure psychology. Upgrading your style has a direct, measurable impact on your confidence and what you get done every day. When you start to look like the person you want to become, you start acting like them too.
But let's be real for a second. Motivation? It comes and goes. There are going to be days when you just want to quit. So how do you guarantee that you'll push through, even when that inner drive is totally gone?
The answer is to commit to something real, something tangible that you can't just talk your way out of. Go sign up for a physical event, a marathon, a boxing match, whatever. It forces accountability because now you have a set date, a clear goal, and a non-negotiable finish line. This turns your commitment from just a feeling into a hard fact.
And here's the crucial lesson this teaches you. You can't lie about finishing a marathon. This literally rewires your brain to understand that success isn't about how you feel, it's about what you do. You either did the work or you didn't. There is no middle ground.
Okay, now let's build the practical pillars of your new life. Because let's face it, you can't be a superhero if you're stressed about making rent. This next part is all about building the financial and intellectual foundation for your mission.
And this is just a hard truth. Financial stress is like a toxic mold. It just suffocates everything else you're trying to build. You can't focus on self-improvement if you're constantly worried about bills. The only way out is to remove that bottleneck by learning some high-income skills. This quote right here, it's a total game changer. High earners aren't necessarily geniuses. They just know things that you don't. Yet. It reframes wealth not as some kind of innate gift, but as a knowledge gap. A gap that you can close. So it's time to stop making excuses and just start learning. So, you've got the discipline, the accountability, and a financial plan in the works. But what keeps you going when things get really, really hard? This is where we find the deepest source of fuel there is. You know, this taps into something fundamental about us as humans. We are just biologically wired to do more for other people than we are for ourselves. I mean, think about it. How many times have you pushed harder for a friend or a family member than you ever would have for just yourself? That is an incredibly powerful force, and you can leverage it.
So here's the ultimate hack for never quitting. Make your mission about someone else. Promise a loved one, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, that you are going to change their life. Because when you feel like quitting, you won't just be letting yourself down, you'll be letting them down. And trust me, that is a fire that will never, ever go out.
And now for the final rule. This is a skill that multiplies the power of everything else you've just built. It's not about being loud or talking the most, it's about being clear. And honestly, this is the secret weapon for success.
Your communication is a direct mirror of your thoughts. If you're rambling, using a lot of filler words like and it's usually a sign of a disorganized mind. But by practicing clear, articulated speech, you're not just getting better at talking to other people. You are literally organizing your own mind, which clarifies your goals, your plans, and your entire life.
So, after 90 days of monk mode, accountability, learning, and finding your why, what's the end result? Who is this new, unrecognizable person that you've become?
It's not just about looking different. It goes way deeper. You develop this spark in your eye, an energy. People are drawn to your new discipline and your focus. But honestly, the most important shift is internal. For the first time, maybe ever, you will truly, deeply take yourself seriously because you've proven to yourself exactly what you're capable of.
And that's the timeline. It's not a lifetime. It's not a decade. It's one focused, intense, 90-day sprint. A single season of your life that you dedicate to a complete and total rebuild.
So, the process is laid out. The rules are clear. The only thing left now is your decision. Your 90 days can start right now, this very second. The only question left is, who will you become?